Hey guys, welcome back. Modii 101 here, and we're back in Cooking with Modii. Okay, so I believe I told you guys that we were going to definitely have a restaurant for this episode. Next episode, I swear. But got a lot to show you. Let's actually go down here. So we're gonna do a little bit of a walk past, a walkthrough of our current layout. I'm trying to. I don't want you guys seeing things. Okay, so if you remember, we used to have all the grape vineyard because I thought it looked cool, and I took it down because I thought it was lagging, and it turns out my computer was just dying. So I put it back, but I pushed it back a little bit. Put up a little wall. There's a little path in there. This is purely aesthetics. I don't care about the grapes. I just like how it looks. But, so, I made a little bit of room over here. But if you'll notice, I pushed back the mountain a lot. And look at all this room for building. Oh, so excited. All right. So this is all cleaned up now. I continued the tree line down. This is a monument. That was for puppies. Anyways, here's what we laid out last week. I already did it all. It drove me crazy. So we've got, if you guys remember, this right here is where our orchard stopped. And then the path went up there. And then, of course, we had our barn, which is now gone. And then this is the same path we had that went out to this area. So I've incorporated all of this. So we have, start over here, we've got the builder. We've got the chickenizer, the chicken lady. And then this is the sheep fella. So this is where all the sheep shenanigans happen. The cow herder, the cow hut, the coward, what are they called? And then we have this lady is just threatening that bunny. So much that all the other ones hide in this corner. I don't know why they do this, but they all just hide in that corner. Did she just kill that bunny? Oh no, she killed a different bunny. And then our apiary is going great. Then we've got our fisher. This was a whole thing. I had to figure out how to. Why do they sneeze? That's weird. This is our hoglin. I don't know what the hog lady is, but that's that. Anyways. We got a guard tower over here because they wouldn't shut up about it. I put some houses over here because people didn't want to go that far. Most of these houses actually don't have people living in them, only because we see here, we have 3 people here, and we have nobody living in this house. I turned off the automatic, making babies house stuff. So this house is pretty full. And the reason I did that is just so I could kind of move people around. So you see this one actually has people moved into it. So yeah, there's that. Over here, we have our forester. Been going pretty well. This is our miner that actually has quite the mine set up. Not really getting stuff for us yet. Here, I can fly down there. Because I haven't set up where to put tunnels and whatnot, but I'm just letting him do his thing, just letting him go, giving him plenty of signs and everything else. Because she's all the way down here. And then we have, I forgot what all we put last week. Then we got the composter's hut. And then I ended up putting another house because we needed more people. Probably more houses along here. Maybe over here. We'll see. I'm not, kind of finalizing everything. I am thinking about getting rid of this. It's a nice pub, but it has all these people that just roam around and want things. I don't know. Here is the amazing library where there is a lot of our people, our students. So it kind of gives them a pseudo job. And then our mage's tower, I guess, is what this is. He does something. I don't know what he does. He just needed a lot of stuff from the nether. So And then I cleared this area too. This is back behind the restaurant over here. Just so we had more room. So there's that. Here is the 3 builds from last week that we didn't finish putting down. And then we have all of these. Now, these ones on this row, I actually need to do research in the university. But for a lot of them, I needed to get these buildings put down and whatnot. So we're going to place some more buildings or some more work sites. And then we're going to... and then I'm going to, today during the stream, I'm going to make a new restaurant. I just want to get this stuff down. So we'll make some restaurants. The whole Mine Colonies thing, and I hope you guys, because it's not Mine Colonies with Modii. Oh, that's a pack right there. Anyways, but I got tired of just making a building, making the food in the video, making a building, making the food in the video. So this is to break that up. So, all right. So first things first, if we grab this guy, you can see that our land area has gotten quite bigger, and that's mostly just from getting these couple of buildings here up to level 5. You can see, and here's a switch. This is Martin's area. He's British, and look at that. We're colonizing his area. How you like that, Martin? Yeah. Anyway, so you can see that we have a good chunk of this area back here, probably just right here that isn't done. So let's go ahead and put down a couple of these. I'm thinking we're probably going to have like a road that continues here maybe around like this and maybe connects up to that. So let's go ahead and do some of these. So first and foremost, I want to get this plantation down. So I think this is under here. It is. All right. And let's see. Now, this is, I remember from last episode, this is a pretty big build, space-wise. We may just be able to fit it. Holy jeez. Let's go that way a little bit more and like that. Okay, that's good there. We could probably, you know what? That might just be just about weirdly perfect. I kind of want to do that just so this lines up, which means the builder will have to take out some dirt there. Okay, so let's see what this bad boy looks like at level 5. Okay, there's really not much to it. What is all this? Oh, this is where the sugar cane's going to grow, I think. That's why it has those blocks like that. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, we'll go back here. This is probably cactus. Cocoa beans. Definitely cocoa beans there. Okay, cool. And then what does the inside look like? That's a creeper. I haven't made that yet. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. All right, so I think this might just be perfect right there. I did not plan that. All right, so we're going to do that. So there's that. Now here's the issue I'm kind of running into, and I may have to talk to Dog Steve's, one of our Patreons, because he has this area claimed, but his stuff is over here, and I don't even know if he's playing much on it, so maybe we can get him to let us have this area. We've got to do a property deal. Because some of these things are like the stonemason's hut, the blacksmith, the sawmill, the sifter, the dyer's hut, the flower shop, the alchemist tower. Is that different than that? Whatever. These plantation fields, I don't know how those work. And then stone tree crusher. This is all stuff that feels like it should be closer to the main part of town. You know, we obviously want the sawmill to not be way over there, but that's where we have room. So that's why I was saying we're just kind of worrying about these small set of things. All right, so let's see. And we may want to take this line here and continue it. So let's see what we can do. All right, so the graveyard. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the graveyard should be near where people live, but you know, you always have to worry about property values. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about the property values. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. Let's just see how big this is. Let's just see how big this is. Now, what would this be under? Housing part. What's under housing? Oh, player house. I build my own house. Parks. That stuff we're going to get into later. We don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about that. Education. I don't think it'd be under fundamentals. Infrastructure, maybe? No. Military. Mystic. Mystic? Graveyard. There it is. Okay. So if we do the... It's a lot of leaves. Okay, so they kind of hide things a little bit. All right, so if we wanted to put this here, let's just kind of take a look. This is level 1. All right, first off, I think we're going to have to definitely rotate this. Oh, that went far. And then let's see how far out we need to come to, be on land. All right. So it looks like there. And so if we brought up all of these plots in this have gotten so much bigger. All right. So there's that. We could probably squeeze another house like this here. So that might work. And unknown. Ooh, that's creepy. This is unknown citizen. All right, and then in here, oh, okay, it's kind of a church kind of vibe. All right, so what does tier 5 look like? Oh, okay, not that dramatically different. Little stained glass, the pews for the funerals. Okay, one random big tree, and oh, goody, I gotta get a beacon. Actually, I think I have those from mid-chance cubes. And then we'll probably just close off this entrance back here. Oh, do I want to put this here? You know what? Why not? There we go. There's that. And then the last thing we have here is the Mystic site. Let's see if we can... I'm assuming this is under Mystic because, it's in the name. All right. This is, once again, a lot bigger than I thought it would be. If we come over... Let's take it to level 5. So, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. What is that? Those horses? Those running horses? My town is just way too bougie. Running horses statue. All right, well, this got to be turned around. That's for damn sure. All right, let's see. So, it would be snug. It might mess up that roof a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we can put this here. It's too damn big. All right. We're going to turn that one off. That one I don't necessarily need to worry about as much. So, all right, so we got the plantation. Let's go craft some of these other builds and see what we can fit. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to make ourselves a stonemason hut. All right, there's that. And then a blacksmith hut. Okay, these are kind of the same recipe, it looks like. Sawmill, that makes sense. So I got to make a bunch of these. 1, a 2, and a 3. All right, there's that. A sifter. There we go. They sift, from what I understand. The dyer's hut. It's where dire wolves live. This tower. I need to make a brewing stand. There we go. All right. And then this plantation field. We'll make one. And I think, yeah, so let's take all of this. Oh, no, wrong button. Hold on, let's try this again. Let's take all of this stuff off our list that we made. These are the ones that are left that we need to unlock. All right, so let's head out this way. Some of these I don't think kind of accompany other buildings. For example, well, let's see how this works. Here, horticulture. No. Okay. Fields. Okay. Bamboo field, cactus field. Okay. So what we might do is leave a little bit of a gap here because I don't know how these fields work. So we'll have to figure out. I can also, I didn't really do anything with this mountain. I just kind of cleaned this up. This could be brought back. You can see how far it goes out. So that might end up happening. So, all right. So let's see. Let's see. The Dyer's Hut. That's about it. Maybe this Alchemist Tower seemed like two that could be kind of far away from town. So let's see if we can do these two. So the Dyer's Hut, this is going to be under, I don't know. We saw it. Not under that. Infrastructure, maybe? No, not military. Not walls either. Here? No. Here. No, that doesn't make any sense. Craftsmanship. Carpentry. Luxury? Dyer's Hut. There it is. Okay, so let's take a look at this bad boy and see exactly why he's so large. Let's see. Let's turn him and let's move him. Okay. Then we're going to have to move him not down. Get back up here. No, that's still down. He's hiding. He's shy. Okay, well, what if we did, let's move this over this way and let's bring him closer, maybe to like here. This is really big for dying. Oh, that might just barely fit. Okay, I guess this is where the Dyer's Hut would go. Let's bring it up. I'm kind of, oh, okay, it was down a high. It was down. Well, why is this so high though? You know what I'm thinking? Let's bring this up one more block. All right, that is the level, but I don't like this. Now, what I could do, and I've done this before, let's take this to level 5 real quick. Oh, jeez. Okay. That is, that's definitely there. So, I can either keep it at this level, which makes this whole entryway a tad bit annoying, or I think if I put it down one, this will just have a hole, like a one block down hole that this stuff would go in, but then all of this would be level to be able to go inside. What all needs to be done? This is obnoxious. Oh, this makes my brain hurt. But I might actually have to move it forward by one so that because it's got to be in the whole thing. So yeah, I guess the Dyer's Hut here, and then maybe we're going to have the pathway come out for a building on this side. So let's go ahead and check mark this. Okay. And then let's see, what was the other one we were looking at? Was the Alchemist Tower, and I think that's kind of in the same vein. So was it here? Mystical site? No. I lost it. I had it. Decorations, maybe? No, it wasn't there. Craftsmanship. Metallurgy? Blacksmith's Hut? No. Luxury? Okay. All right, let's just see. Oh, I was kind of high up in the air on that one. Let's see. What if we turned it? Okay. Is that the front? Which is the front? I think that's the front. Let's go ahead and move this back. Let's land. How about we land? Because this is ridiculous. All right, here we go. Coming down. Easy. All right. So let's see. This is up a block, but I don't think it's supposed to be. So if we bring it down one more, okay. Over. Is this gonna get? Oh, that might just fit. But it's kind of sticking out there a little bit. All right, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try and place it. I don't think it's gonna let me. Nope. Okay, but I'm gonna put it there. So this is, you know what, to remember, I'm just going to, no, just screw you. Just let me, all right, fine. All right, so there's that. We got a couple more things figured out. And yeah, I feel this is basically how this goes. I feel that I've cleared enough room to put in plenty. Then I put down one thing and realize, oops. So yeah, I'm going to have to figure out some more land. I'm going to have to get into a land trade deal with Dog Steves, I think. And if I can procure this area here, we might be able to put one more building. Maybe even, is this area ours? It could be. Who's this over here? All right, we're going to have, there's so much land haggling is going to have to go on. But there we go. Next episode, I'm going to build a restaurant between now and then we're going to make food in it, and we're going to get back to cooking with Modii. But I'm also, remember when I was like, I'm not going to go crazy and want to put down every building? You knew, and I knew what was going to actually happen, and we're here. So let's just deal with it. All right, guys, there we go. More, land planning with Modii 101. That's an extra boring pack, but thank you guys for hanging out and having fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. Any and all those things help me out tremendously. If you guys want to come play on this pack and all other packs and hang out, if you guys want to buy up land and then sell it to me at 10 times the price later, you can. All that fun stuff, get on all of our servers, be in our Saturday streams and our calls and all that stuff. All you got to do is become a Patreon. Go check that out. Helps me out tremendously. If you guys want to watch me do the off-camera work on this, I'm going to do this. I do this on Mondays at noon Mountain Time now, because you guys and your silly magic clocks, I got to keep telling you guys which time it is. Noon Mountain Time at twitch.tv/Modii101. So come hang out, have some fun with that. And last but not least, if you guys want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!